I keep changing the thumbnail because I can't decide, but I think I'm going to stick with this one for now. All right. But we did briefly have baby Sarah, as Devin just pointed out, but no longer. I didn't know if Sarah would be happy with baby Sarah being the thumbnail. And then I was like, I don't want to make Sarah mad. Sup, Untapped Inkwell. Got to work through those paper cuts. This is the end of Pink. This is the end of Barry. A little update on the paper cut front. It hurts. It is not the worst place to have a paper cut. That would be on my pointer finger that I do this with, this thing. That would be a real problem for paper cuts. That would hurt every time immensely. This hurts only occasionally when I have to do like that or something. So of the paper cuts I could have gotten while signing my name over and over again, this is definitely a good one to have gotten. And all I can really say is that I'm relieved. But it really hurt, and it still kind of hurts. Today I'll be signing my name over and over again. I'm signing copies of my new book, Everything is Tuberculosis, coming to bookstores near you on March 18th, 2025, and available for pre-order now wherever fine books are sold. And also most of the places where terrible ones are sold. All right. So this is going to be the end of Barry. This is my last Barry pen. I think I'm actually past 40,000, but I figured why waste the pen, you know? Why waste the pen? A lot going on this afternoon. I've become at Sarah's encouragement, I have sought a new profession, and will be working with Men in Blazers as a soccer commentator this season. I'm a big fan of Men in Blazers, the soccer podcast, and they've invited me to do the post-Champion League stuff, and made a donation to Partners in Health to get me to feel like a proper professional. And I'm really excited. I get to be a PI. I get to be for PIH. I get to be a sports guy, professional, semi-professional sports commentator. Sarah was like, man, if you don't do that before you die, you'll be so sad. And she's right. I just love sports so much, and I love talking about sports. So if you're interested, check it out. Men in Blazers is the YouTube channel. I'll be on tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. And I'm excited, but that means I got to watch the Champions League today and tomorrow. Oh, woe is me. Poor me. I have to watch the Champions League, the best competition in all of European football. But I got a double screen today because the AFC Wimbledon are also playing Tranmere Rovers, the great Rovers of Tranmere, the Rovers that crossed the Mare. I'm very excited. Yeah, poor me. I really how I struggle, how I suffer. But I am really looking forward to doing both of those things this afternoon while signing. Double screening while signing might be a little bit challenging. Is Flying Kiwi okay? Can you sign and watch football? Yeah, but you got to be... The problem, I've talked about this before, but the problem with signing is that when I'm actually signing, I need to look down when the marker's actually on the page. So I can look up now, but then I've got to look down. I can look up, but then I got to look down. I can look up, but then I got to look down. I got to look down every time the marker's actually on the page because, believe it or not, I actually can't do this with my eyes closed. I don't know why. You would think that I could, but the signatures aren't as good when I don't look down while I make them. So no idea why. But here, I'll show you. Ready? That's looking down, and this is looking up. And you can see the difference. There is a difference, and it is, in my opinion anyway, quite marked, the difference. It's the difference between a good signature that looks nice and clean and a signature that looks a little messy, you know? Just looks a little messy. The G or the scribble of the second isn't quite the same. So I have, for quality control, I've got to look down when I sign. Which means, like, you know what's perfect is like American football because there's so little actual play time during the playtime. But football regular also works because you can just kind of follow along the commentary and know when to look up. And then I look up every like couple seconds because I look up in between signing. Look up, look down, look up, look down. So I also just watched a documentary on Netflix, for instance, and like that's a fine pace. You know, you can follow Martha Stewart's career while still looking up and down. Somebody said there's no difference between those two signatures, and I just respectfully disagree. I just respectfully disagree. Oh, I've been a little sick too. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm hoping momentary. I'm fighting something off or something. Yeah, I've had a headache all day. But I wanted to live stream because I wanted to capture the magic moment when Barry turns into purple. Someone's upstairs and I don't know who. Could it be Sarah already at 1:30? Back from her meetings? Maybe. Thanksgiving is not going to be a beef day. No. I had a beef day. So for those who don't know, I stopped eating beef except on beef days, which is like 3 or 4 days a year where I eat beef. Had a beef day on July 4th, and then I had a beef day, and then I'm allowed to eat beef if it's like served to me at an event, you know, because like then I feel like it's rude to turn it down. I'm not a vegetarian, etc. But I am more and more of a vegetarian because usually when I don't eat beef, I eat beans or else like some kind of other plant-based protein. And so I'm just eating less meat in general. But anyway, I had a beef day like 2 weeks ago just because I was desperate for a beef day. Have I myself to sign it so many times in a row? Yeah, so if you go back to like, if you Google like signatures of mine from The Fault in Our Stars, you can see where the shift happened like 15,000 in, where I realized I used to sign like this. Let me see if I can still do it. I used to sign like this as opposed to this. So there was like an extra, there was like a full John and then a green. But then I just abandoned that for J Scribble. So yeah, have changed a little bit. Oh, John, do you have a word of the year? Mine for 2025 is tenacity. I thought the pick of demure was pretty good, you know? Very proper, very demure, very professional. Tenacity is a great word for 2025. I think my word for 2025 is going to be persistence, which is from the subtitle of Persistence. What do I think of GNX? I was just listening to it. I watched Anthony Fantano's music review of it, and then I was re-listening to the album. I really like it. I don't like it as much as I like the sort of like big concept albums like Good Kid, Mad City. Post just gifted a membership. Thank you, Post. But I like it a lot, and I think it speaks volumes about Kendrick Lamar's approach to music, and it's just nice to have like a kind of old schoolish West Coast hip hop album that's informed by so many other West Coast hip hop albums, from like the Chronic 2001 to Nate Dogg's double album. I mean, it really feels like right in line with all that stuff from the late 90s, early 2000s. We're having a big group over for Thanksgiving. So my best friends, Chris and Marina, their kids, their surviving parents, which is 2. My parents, Sarah's parents, Sarah, me, the kid, and the kids. So it's something like 15 or 20 people total, which is great. You know, there's always the stress of talking about politics, but I think that's the case for any large group of people. But it should be fun. I am going to do some self-care though. I'm going to take a bath that morning. I'm going to go for a run. You know, just going to do the basics to keep myself sane. And then I'm going to sign my name over and over again because there are no days off between now and January 5th. There's no. I got one thing of travel. I'm traveling in early December next week, actually. But other than that, there can be no days off. This is a 7-day-a-week job, and it is an easy job that you can watch TV while you do. So it's not really a job. So I shouldn't complain. Who all cooks in your family on Thanksgiving? Well, because there's so many people, it's very rigidly divided. So some of the stuff is cooked at my parents' house, which is next door to me. Some of the stuff is cooked by us, and then some of the stuff will be cooked at Chris and Marina's house, and then brought over for dinner at 4 p.m. or so. So yeah, there's 3 different kinds of stuffing: cornbread, turkey, cranberry stuff, crescent rolls. My personal Thanksgiving favorite. Can crush a crescent roll, man. I can do things I can eat can of crescent rolls, no problem. It'll be great. Mashed potatoes, lots of I don't know, carrots, boiled carrots, baked carrots, whatever they are. There's no shortage of food on Thanksgiving for us, which is a real blessing. So, yeah, I'm excited. Mac and cheese. I don't think mac and cheese is part of our Thanksgiving. Sometimes there's like a casserole that's got some macaroni in it, but no, I don't think this year we're having that. All right. I mean, this pen's still holding up strong. I keep thinking it's time to switch to purple, but the pen's doing great. And as long as the pen's doing great, why waste the pen? You know, because I just learned, not least because I just learned that I'm actually going to have to sign more than 100,000 because pre-sales have been really strong, which is great. It's a good problem to have. Don't tell anyone this. This is in the cone of silence. But yeah, I'm gonna end up signing like maybe 110, 115,000. So I'm gonna try to do a little extra of each color, just so that I don't get stuck doing like 15,000 of the last color. Vigilant Cosmic Penguin says this is probably an unexpectedly annoying amount of work, or having to do the extras. I mean, I was when I got the call about it, I was a little annoyed. But no, it's good. It's all good. I like this job. It's pretty easy as jobs go. I've had other jobs, so I just got to remember that when I get annoyed. All right. I'm going to call Julie and ask her what she thought of the Book of Good Times. No, I'll call Hank. No. Who should I call? I'll call Julie. College hoops. You got to talk to Elise if you want to do an interview. Sorry, I don't do interviews without Elise's permission.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? Hi, how's it going? You're on stream.
Oh, hi.
I just wanted to see how you were doing. I have a couple other questions, but first I want to make sure you're doing okay.
I'm good.
Did
I'll
I just
tell you later what I spent my morning doing.
Was it related to me?
It was related to you.
Why can't you tell me over stream?
Well,
Does it?
Because it's not that important.
Does it involve foreign rights or something?
No.
Oh, okay.
It does not involve cash money in any form.
All right. Well, then I'm not interested anyway. You have the manuscript. Is it getting laid out?
Yeah. It got a little delayed because I had to pull the history up. So it's now with copy editing, and it will be over to design imminently.
Oh wait, was I not supposed to make all those changes?
No, but that's all right.
Oh.
We've only been doing it for a few decades.
What am I supposed to do? Say okay or stet on every single query?
I mean, yeah, otherwise we wouldn't have a way to make sure it gets done.
Oh.
I fixed it.
Okay, well, I guess that's what you spent your morning doing. I'm sorry, and that's annoying.
That's okay.
Okay, well, not my best work.
But yes, on the way to design.
Okay, well, I forgot. I don't think. To be fair, I don't think I'd ever done it before with this way, with just in my defense. I think I've always done it on paper before, and on paper it absolutely makes sense to say okay or stet. But like,
not copy edits, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's done.
Okay. Did you get the Book of Good Times?
Yes, and I need to spend some time thinking. Yes.
Did you have you looked through it though?
A little.
Okay. No pressure. No pressure. I'm just asking if you've seen it. People are starting to get theirs through the Kickstarter. That's all.
Got it.
Which made me think
Understood.
about it. So I'm very sorry about that. That sounds miserable, and it sounds like it was very much my fault, and not my best work. Did the changes that I made that weren't copy editing, did those get transcribed somehow?
Yes, that's what I was doing.
Okay, so all the changes that I made that weren't, so like all the times I got Eliza Poe's death wrong.
Yes.
And got my great uncle's date of birth wrong.
I mean, no one's perfect.
Yeah, but I mean that's my great uncle.
I know.
I mean it's very fact checkable. He's got an obituary on Google. You. I know. I could have asked my mom.
Yes, all of those. Yes, for sure.
All right. Okay, that's all I wanted to check in on. Unless you have anything else for me.
You have another tiny batch coming my way?
Hope not.
Oh, great.
Tiny batch of what?
Like the last, 30 pages or...
Oh, after they get fact check, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they should, I mean, hopefully there won't be any changes.
Yeah.
Hopefully I didn't get anything wrong.
It's not that bad. It's you know... You didn't. It was only a handful of things, and only among the easiest, most obvious things.
That's true. I haven't gotten anything very problematic wrong yet. Well, I don't know. That sanatorium stuff wasn't great, but it's looking pretty good. I'm feeling in general very good. You got all the changes. I just want to make sure. Now I'm paranoid. You got all the changes to the fashion section.
Yes, I did.
Okay, great. All right, I won't be paranoid anymore. I'm a little paranoid.
No, don't be paranoid. I absolutely got them. I saw them for sure.
Okay, great. I made a bunch. Because
I saw a bunch.
Okay, great. I think that those were the places with the biggest changes. You got the Fumeza parts. You got everything. I don't have to worry about this. You did it.
Yes, those were. I thought. At the time you sent them, they were still to come, or did they come in?
No, I made the Fumeza changes.
Okay.
There's only 3 of them. They were small. and I can double check them in first pass.
Yeah, I think I have anything that's been set, fashion, fact check.
Okay, do
other
you
changes? I think I've got them everywhere.
So this wasn't because of Google Docs to Microsoft Word. This was because I wasn't supposed to. I was just supposed to say yes or no.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Who knows how Google Docs plays in it? But I got a lot of intimate getting to know you time with Google Docs as well.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, because wonderful version history that allows you to look at every version.
I have that too.
I know, but Microsoft Word, respectfully, and I say this with all the love in the world, is not free, and is not as fast and as cloudy. I don't know. I think y'all should make the switch personally, but
well, herein lies the problem. Yeah. I don't get to make that choice because
I'm sure you don't
get it into InDesign.
Oh, I see. All right. Okay, that sounds real.
It's not so much like a personal decision.
Yeah.
Compatibility decision.
All right, that sounds real. Okay, well, I'm very sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, that makes me feel terrible, but everything else is fine.
Feel terrible.
Great, I will.
Give thanks for my copy editing review.
Okay, I'm very thankful for it.
But yes, I'm happy to show it to you if you want to. But I got it.
No. Once I'll just triple check everything in first pass. That'll be in the new week probably.
You'll probably have it by tomorrow.
Really, Jesus, it happens so fast now.
I mean, people are waiting for it.
I mean,
like proofreaders.
All right.
So, yes.
But don't wait. I thought the proofreaders read it from first pass.
Yeah.
Oh, but so will I. I see. Okay, great. I love first pass because it's the moment when Sarah and I sit together and hand the pages back and forth to each other as we read it for the last time.
Aww.
It's very sweet and also very kind of sad for me because I'm saying goodbye to the book so that other people can say hello to it. But that's the last time I read it.
I know.
I might scan it and everything in second pass, but I won't be reading it.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of
not like a see you later. Yeah, it's a let me never look at you again. Actually,
I am pretty tired of it at this point. I have it. It's like with all my books where you get to a point where you just have it memorized, and so you can't see if there are typos because you have it memorized, and you're saying the words as you imagined them, not as they appear on the page anyway. So
there's the magic of first pass.
Yeah, so there's just not that much I can do.
Yeah, we finally found the thing that has tired you of tuberculosis.
Yeah, I'm not tired of tuberculosis, but I'm tired of this particular work about tuberculosis.
All right, noted.
All right.
Yeah, I'll have it for you soon. All good. I sent you a very silly question before about capitalizing the phrase board of directors.
Oh, I don't think so. Do you?
Which?
You think you should capitalize it?
But I don't think it should be.
I agree. I don't think it should be.
Okay.
You know what drives me crazy while we're still, let's take out the caps for sure. Okay. You know what drives me crazy while we're talking about capitalization is that Partners in Health capitalizes the I in in.
Yeah.
What bad form? I feel like I should start. I feel like obviously it's not a concern to a global health organization, but I feel like I should start a movement to lowercase that in.
I do think it's funny that it was wrong for so long because it was right.
Yeah. So we had to make it capital I in the book because that's the name of the organization. But ew.
But there must be a reason. No.
I don't think so. I think that they were I think they hired a graphic designer in 1981 who made a terrible mistake.
Oh, yeah. I feel like it would be a real pain in the ass for them to switch over to lowercase. So you might just have to live with it. All
right. Well, we'll fix it for the second edition if my movement succeeds.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
All right.
Find every use of the word in. No problem.
All right.
Yes. I don't think you're going to succeed. So I'll worry about the reprint another time.
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
Okay, thanks for the update. I appreciate it. Sorry again.
No worries.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Well, that wasn't my best work. But what are you going to do? Not my best work. Oh, positive self-talk only. That's true. I entered all the copy editing corrections when I was supposed to say whether or not I wanted them entered. And so they had to go back and, using version histories, identify all the places I changed the manuscript. Yeah. John, you really need to tell people we say hi and bye. They think we're rude. Oh, I'm sorry. I that is important. I need to tell Julie that the chance. I'll call her back. John, did you get the note in chat from the other day that you said different dates when reading your great uncle's obituary when you read about his death in the book? Yes. Thank you. And also, thank you for donating $10 to ask me that question.
Hello? Did you mean to call me back?
Yeah. The people in chat are very upset that I didn't say hello for them and goodbye for them. They're big fans. I just wanted to make. They're still there. I just wanted to make sure that I said goodbye on their behalf.
Hello and goodbye, everybody.
All right. Have a good rest of your day. Send me stuff when it's ready.
Will do.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
There. We did it. I think it's good to get a window into publishing. Oh, the marker is starting to fade a little bit. Starting to fade ever so slightly. Well, we might be on to purple soon. Oh, yeah. Oh, this marker is, I mean, once it starts to go, it goes pretty fast. But I'm still getting a pretty clean line out of it. So I'm going to stick with it for now. Let's see. Maybe it's still got like 50. Nope. It's going. I had to put a spiral on that one because that one had such an inconsistent line. Oh, yeah, it's over. It's over. All right. Time for purple. All right. Good job, Barry. We love you and we'll miss you. But it's purple time. Wait a second. Where's the purple? I only have one. Wait, is it here? Oh, it's here. All right, nobody panic. Nobody panic. It's purple time. Let me see. How's that looking? Well, does that compare favorably? Are these the same color? Now, using your astute skills of observation, can you just confirm for me that these are the same color, right? These are both purple. Are they the same purple? I'm going to write with them on the same page, and we'll see. Yeah. That's the same purple. Okay. Great. That's a relief because otherwise I was going to be in trouble. All right. All right. Yeah, the cap colors do look slightly different to me, but the color on the page is the same, which is what really matters anyway. So, all right. Let's let's finish signing. All right. Can we see the swatch on the page? It just looks like that. Okay. Hey, drew us some Barrymore. That's pretty good. All right, let's lock in for the rest of this stack and then Electro Jog. Ooh, that purple looks nice. Look at that. Look at that. It's just a nice, I mean, it's just after 10,000 berries, which I love berry. Berry's a great color, but after 10,000 berries, that purple, it just looks regal. It looks fresh. That wasn't a good example of locking in. But now I'm going to lock in. Hi, you're on stream.
Hi.
You're on stream. You're on stream.
What?
You're on stream.
Oh, so I shouldn't say anything inappropriate?
That's exactly why I was trying to catch you before you said something like deeply personal to me, as you usually do when you're calling at 1:30 on a Wednesday.
It's Tuesday, but yes, I hear you.
So it is. How are you?
I'm good. I was just calling to check in. I don't know who's taking care of our daughter. That's my main question. Me
neither, but I heard, I mean, me broadly, I made her lunch and everything. Okay. It was the best mac and cheese she's ever had. She said it blew yours out of the water. I heard, so interestingly, I'm downstairs in the basement, yes, signing, but yes, I heard someone enter and I heard a voice that sounded very much like Henry's. So I'm not sure if that's within the realm of possibility.
Came to get the dog.
Well, okay. Maybe it was that then.
Could it be Susan?
Could have been Susan. That would explain why I haven't heard the dog.
Does Marlene know the plan?
Yeah.
She's picking up Henry.
Yeah.
Great. Because we didn't send her the schedule.
Oh, I'll call her and check in then.
Okay.
I'll just make sure. I'll make sure.
Okay, thank you.
Everybody says hi and bye.
Hello, goodbye.
All right.
Happy Thanksgiving.
How was your? Well, you can tell me later.
It's halfway. We're not done yet.
Oh, you're still meeting.
We're going to location B.
Okay. Godspeed.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
See, I did a better job that time. Right, I got to call Arlene. I mean, this is what really interrupts the signing. You're in the flow, and then like life emerges. What car are you wearing in the? What car are you and Hank having? What car are you and Hank in on the DFTBA 16 keychains? I have no idea. I think. Hey, Marlene, how's it going?
Hi, thank you. How are you?
Good. Are you able to pick up Henry today?
Yes.
Okay, great. I just wanted to check in on that.
Okay.
Awesome.
No problem.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. Take care. Bye. I don't know. I did not tell Marlene about the stream. I figured Marlene is older, and trying to explain that concept to her would be very challenging. I don't know that Marlene would be into that. Yeah, would that we were all Marlenes. But I don't know what car we're in. Some kind of, I always thought it was some kind of like Buick or Oldsmobile, some kind of General Motors vehicle. Maybe we can say it's a Buick Grand National, since that's the car that Kendrick was obsessed with when he was a kid, and now has made an album called GNX. Who we call next? I mean, hopefully nobody. I'm hoping that I just get to sign these sheets with this purple pen that just flies right off the page. It's real nice, this purple pen. Let's call Peyton next. Well, watch out, Rosianna, I'll call you. I don't think I need to call Peyton, because I think Peyton got my newsletter intro for this week, so I think I'm good. I don't want to call Hank. I already talked to Hank this morning. Hank and I are both have a lot of work stress, and I don't want to engage with that right now, because I have enough work stress with the book, independent of other work stresses. So I'm good. I'm good on that front. But if you saw my Vlogbrothers video today, you know that there's also lots of good news in the world. Thrilled to see maternal mortality down so much in Sierra Leone, and I think the indications for 2024 look very good so far. You know, we won't have full numbers for another 10 months or whatever, but the numbers so far look good. Somebody wants me to call Dave. Can't call Dave. He's busy managing the Wendy's. Oh, these are good signatures. This purple is just flowing. So I'm thinking that I'm going to try to keep... So several people pointed out in my video today that if I want to think about what it means that 2.5 out of every 1 million people, out of every 100,000 people in the US get Hodgkin lymphoma, I can always just look at the stack of papers that I've signed at the end and say, all right, well, that's 100,000. And then there could also be some cool stuff where it just becomes a data visualization in an interesting kind of nice way, I think. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that, which means that I have to try to save all, I have to try to keep all the papers out and not in boxes until all 100,000 are signed, if I'm going to do that video at the end of the signing. But I don't have a lot of places in the house, at least in the basement, to put all those signed sheets. I guess I could put some behind me. Tegan fell in the sea, just became a Womble enthusiast. That's a nice development. I guess I could clear out the area behind me and sign and stack up maybe 10,000 back there, but I still think it's going to be a challenge, but maybe not an impossible challenge, maybe just an interesting challenge. Oh, look, there's multiple Tegans. All right. This was a good, I like this purple. I'm happy with this signature. I feel like it's flowing, which is perfect going into, yeah, humans are really bad at understanding big numbers and what they mean. And I am among those humans. Amanda just gifted 5 John Green memberships. John Robert O'Malley says, sorry about the paper cut. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's been, I'm not going to lie, it was rough, but the saving grace of it is that it's on this finger and not on this finger, which is the finger that has to touch the page every single time I move a page. So of the places I could have gotten a paper cut on my hand, it's about the best one. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. All right, let's electro jog. Electro jog, electro jog, electro jog. Yeah, I think this purple looks really nice. It doesn't look too sort of shiny. I don't know how to say this, but it's a bit of a matte purple. Can you see what I mean? Yeah, it's nice. All right, let's get these jogged. This is how many we did today. That's pretty good. I mean, it's like 600 or 700 in 40 minutes. Not bad. We'll be back at it tomorrow, but for now, I'm going to go watch some fourth tier English soccer and some Champions League. Both. I'm going to double screen. I got to move you guys. It's not personal. It has to happen. Get that good light on the electro jog. So it's got that little hero lighting. Oh yeah, there it is. So I'm starting to stack up over here, and I'm going to stack up, and I'm just going to keep doing that. I'm going to use all this space, and then I'm going to use all this space up here, and yeah, we'll see how far I get without having to box any up. All right, the electro jog is a machine that turns chaos into order, thereby being the kind of machine that is too good for this world. Here we go. Jog, 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 jog. Look how fast and effectively that jogged. Look at that. So, oh yeah, let's see if it can do it. Jog, 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 jog. Sometimes if you give it a lot of paper, it struggles, but not in that case. I mean, look at that. It's just perfect. It's a work of art. All right. There we go. Quick count for you. Are there any back there? No. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 26, 29, 32, 35, 38, 39, 40 and a half. 40,500 signatures. So I didn't get that much over 40,000 before I switched to purple, but I was ready. I was so ready to be purple. All right. I could be brown. I could be blue. I could be violet sky. All right. John, what time are you hoping to stream tomorrow? Let me look at my calendar. That's a great question. I got a lot going on. Oh boy. Maybe I might not stream tomorrow realistically. I mean, I might just do the Men in Blazers live stream over at youtube.com/Men in Blazers because I got a tight schedule tomorrow. I guess like maybe I could stream during the Champions League. So if I did stream, Jen, it would be like 2:30 to 3:30 kind of times, but we'll see. Okay. Oh, John, you have a super chat. I missed it. Hi, I have an Auld Lang Syne tattoo because of your essay episode. Thanks to the person who willed me to this moment. Thanks for being a person who willed me to this moment. Sophia, thank you for being amazing. I really appreciate it. Okay. When do all the signatures need to be finished by? I think January 5th, and I don't think there's any moving that date. So I got to work. 40,500 in the bank, 59,500 to go. So we're talking about realistically, given how many days I have left, maybe 1,800 a day. But I'm sure there's going to be some days where there's meetings and stuff, so that's not possible. So I think on the days I can sign, I got to do at least 2,000. But again, it's good work if you can get it. All right, thanks y'all for being with me and for easing the monotony. And it's great to hang out with you. I hope you're doing well, and I'll talk to you soon. DFTBA.